Hi guys! Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make memes using my favorite app, PicCollage, which you can use for your Android or your iPhones, and I think you might even be able to use it on your PC. I think I've done that before. So I just selected it, and then I am going to select freestyle, and I recommend that you do too because it gives you the most flexibility. This app is so intuitive and so easy and so fun to use that you can use it for your memes so quickly and easily. The first thing you want to do is you want to choose your layout size. So you click layout, you click sizes, and for Twitter, I recommend for your standard meme going to the 7:5 ratio. If you're going to be making a GIF or GIF, however you want to pronounce that, you can go to the 1:1 size, and we'll be talking about that later. When you're done, you're going to click on the check mark, and we click those teal color check marks when we're done with different things as we go through this designing. The next thing you can do is you can pick a background. Now you want to make sure you pick a background that is going to be in stark contrast to whatever your font is and your text is. So to select the text, you'll see on the bottom, closer to the right, you'll click on the text button, and then you can write your message. Okay, so here we have our message, volunteer at mobilize.us. And I highly, highly encourage you to include this mobilize.us on as many memes as you possibly can because we need an army of volunteers. So when you're done, you can click the teal colored check mark in the middle of the screen, or you can change the font to something more appealing to you, whatever strikes your fancy. Okay. There's so many on this app that started out with just a few, but now we've got quite a lot. So choose one you like. And then you can change the color because blue on blue is not a good contrast. So look, and by the way, you can see that the outline, which I'll show you how to select in a minute, that automatically generates for you. You can't control the color of the outline. So if you choose a light color, you'll have a dark outline, and if you choose a dark color, you get the white outline. Okay, so this is pretty good contrast there. You can also, by the way, if you really want blue text, you can change your background so that it stands out. Maybe you want the text the same color as your background, but you can choose a background for your text. I don't typically like that. Well, sometimes it'll look nice, but I generally don't put a background on my text. I don't know why. That's just my style. Oh, by the way, this is so cool. If you choose a color and say, for example, you want something a similar color, use the eyedropper, and you can make that background the color you want. And there's also this little slider here that you can change the hue. You can change the saturation. Here, look, let's check it with this. Let's change the saturation, change the brightness. Okay, add extra saturation, black brightness. You know, it's really cool. And you can do that with the text color as well as the background, which is really cool. If you want to match a shade in an image that you have on the screen, you can match it to anything that's on the screen. I love that feature. The outline, by the way, is right here. You can choose to have an outline or no outline. I don't know if you, with that, let's remove that so you can, removing the background so you can see how we remove the outline. Okay, so once you have your text done, you can, oh, and by the way, to go back to the editing, you just click on the typewriter on the left-hand side of your screen. Okay, when you're done, you just click the blue check mark. You can pinch in and out to make this bigger or smaller. You can make it go to multiple lines if you want by using the slider on the left-hand side of the text box. You can also use the little corner arrow to change the size and the angle, but you can also pinch as well, whichever you prefer. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the bottom. Now, the other thing, sometimes it's hard to get it exactly how you like it, but you'll get better with the coordination as you work. Now, the other thing that I love about this program is the web image search. If you want to change your background, I'm just going to type in blue background. You don't think that that one has got enough interest for you, then you'll just do a search for blue background. Okay. And so, oh, wow, look at some of these are so cool. Okay. So you can choose multiple and see. And if, say, for example, if you don't want it, just double tap on it and see which one strikes your fancy the most. And then click the little arrow on the top left of the corner of your screen. And then you can do a couple different things. You can tap it for 3 seconds. And then you can click set as background to check it out. I like that. Okay. And then you'll just click on the check mark there. Now, if you don't like it, there's the go back button. And you say, okay, I don't like that one. Now, to get rid of it, you can select it for 3 seconds and click remove. Or you can just swipe it over to the trash can on the top right corner of the screen. Let's try this one. I'm doing it again. I'm going to click set as background. And then I'll click on the check mark and check it out. That's pretty snazzy too. And then the other thing that you can do is you can also just make it big, because maybe you don't want this the way that they frame it. Maybe you want it off to the corner of your screen. So you can make it big by pinching out with your fingers. And then the cool thing is you've got these layers. So I clicked on the layer on the top of the screen, and then I'm just going to push that photo down so that it's still my background. See the layers in the middle of the screen on the very top? I love that feature that they've added to this program. It is fantastic. Don't forget to add your Twitter handle. And you'll notice that I have a lot of hotkeys. So I can just type TWW and then my Twitter handle pops right on up. So you can change that. Say, for example, I don't like that font for my Twitter handle. I can just click on it and then click edit. And then I can change the text to something a little bit smaller, so it's not quite so prominent. I'm also going to change the color so that that's not quite so prominent, because I don't want my name to be the thing that stands out in this. I just want people, yeah, they know who I am and they don't feel like they're stealing if they want to save and share this tweet. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write save and share. And I encourage you to do likewise, because we want people to get our message out. We work so hard on these memes. For one tweet that you pump out one time, it's just not worth it. So we'll put save and share in the corner. We'll grab a really cool message. Now, another thing that I just love about this this app is you can do these web searches. And if you type in PNG, then it finds stickers for you so that you don't have any background. So you can add in these cool stickers here, and you'll see that there's no background on them, and you can just put them all around. Now, I personally think that things look good in sets of 3. It's more pleasing to the eye. It's not just me personally. When you take art classes, they tell you that too. And so if I want 3 of these little donkeys, what I can do is I can hold my finger down and then I can press duplicate. And you can do that a couple times. Sometimes you press down on it and it won't do what you want, won't stay. That's okay. Just try again. And you'll get the coordination as you progress, the more you practice. And just FYI, if you can click on the layer button again to put things in front of each other and behind each other. Have fun. Now, when you're done, you just click on done and you click on save, and voila, you've got this great new meme. Have a great time doing this and experiment. I'd love to see your memes. Please share them with the group.